Hello everyone, I am Anuja Shrivastava and today I am going to just start the last part of class 7 physics and the name of the chapter is sound. So in this video I am going to again teach you the important points related to the chapter sound, and the first point which I am going to teach you, that is the reflection and absorption of sound. Now you are just listening the word reflection, and this word you were already studied in the previous class, that reflection of light. That means light is reflected. Just recall it. When light is going to strike on a plane mirror, it is going to reflect it back in the same direction. So in the same way, when the sound wave is strike, when the sound wave is strike with any hard surface, this is like this, so the wave is going to reflect in the other direction, but the surface should be hard. That means it is just like wood, concrete, cement, etc. So this type of phenomena is known as the reflection of sound, that the sound is going to strike by a hard surface and it is going to reflect in the other side. Now when the reflection of sound takes place, it is just going to follow all the rules and regulations which you were studied in the law of reflection of light. That means angle of there is the normal, angle of incidence, angle of reflection, then after the incident sound wave, reflected sound wave, and angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. The same types of rules are also followed by the sound reflection also. Now when suppose for this you can also do one example. Take one wooden surface at your home, just like a table, okay, and take two hollow pipes. It may be of metal, both the pipes should be hollow. This I am telling you about the experiment, and keep it on the table like this. One side keep the tickling clock and one side of the pipe just keep your ear like this. As the tickling clock is going to click, at that time the sound is traveled after striking with the wooden surface, it is just passes through here and your ear is able to hear the tickling sound of the clock. So this experiment you can do it at your home. Now right now I am telling you that the reflection of light should be taken by the hard surface. That means the surface which are smooth, which are soft like fluffy, paper, plain, they are going to absorb the sound, and at that time you are not going to listen the sound of the sound. That means the reflection and absorption both takes place, and the material which reflect the sound, the material through which the sound is reflected, they are known as the good reflectors, just like I already told you, steel, concrete, cement, wood, and any dense and hard material. And the material which they are not going to reflect the sound, they are known as the absorber or bad reflector of the sound, just like paper, cloth, wood, curtains, any soft and fluffy material. So they think that things are going to absorb the sound. That's why where the music recording takes place, जहाँ पर भी म्यूजिक रिकॉर्डिंग होती है, उनकी वॉल्स को क्या करते हैं, उनकी वॉल्स को सॉफ्ट और बैड रिफ्लेक्टर्स के थ्रू बनाया जाता है, सो दैट कि किसी भी तरीके की अनवांटेड साउंड क्या हो वहाँ पर अंदर ना आए. Now related to this, one more important topic, that is the echoes. This word you already heard, the repetition of same sound again and again. Whenever you are going to the hillside, any cave, and you are shouting there, your voice is coming and your ears are listening the same voice of yours. So that repetition of sound is known as the echo. That means what is repetition? Reflected sound that we can hear. Reflected sound that we can hear. And you can also say it is a repetition of original sound. Now, when you are able to hear the echo, there are some conditions when you are able to hear the echo. So, you are able to hear the echo when echo can be heard at least from 1/10 of the second. That is कि जब साउंड रिफ्लेक्ट होगी किसी तरह से टकरा के, वो अप्रॉक्सीमेट 1/10 ऑफ अ सेकेंड में रिपीट होगी या उससे ज़्यादा समय में. एट दैट टाइम यू आर एबल टू हियर. दैट इज 1/10 ऑफ सेकेंड. सो दैट मीन्स 0.1 सेकेंड. दैट इज इतना डिफरेंस होगा आपके बोलने के बाद आपकी साउंड के लौटने में. देन ओनली यू विल बी हियर द इको. अदरवाइज यू कैन नॉट hear the echo. The sound will be collapsed with each other. Now, suppose the sound speed of sound is 340 meter per second and time already 0.1 second. So distance traveled by sound of sound कैसे distance को travel कर रहा है? So distance traveled by sound क्या हो जाएगा? स्पीड इनटू टाइम. दैट मीन्स 340 मीटर पर सेकेंड इंटू 0.1 सेकेंड. व्हाट हैपेंड हियर? 34 मीटर. सेकेंड विल बी 34 मीटर. दैट मीन्स 34 मीटर क्या होना चाहिए? उसका डिस्टेंस होना चाहिए. बट दिस 34 मीटर is the distance of reflected as well as the incident sound. That means it should be 34 by 2 is equal to 17 meter. That means इतना distance जब होगा then you are able to listen the echo sound. Now let us move another topic, that is the sonar. So what is the sonar? It is the sound navigation and ranging. Now this technique is utilized for just looking forward what is inside the sea, and if any object is left inside the sea water, a group of shoal and fish, anything, they are going to just recognize, they are going to just obtain the things, they are just going to think whatever is there inside the sea. कोई ऐसी चीज़ें हैं जिनको हम find कर सकते हैं. then underwater object, the depth of the object. so इसमें क्या होता है? there is the transmitter. इस टेक्निक में there is one transmitter and one detector. Transmitter and detector both are there and they are using the sound, they are sending the sound waves. When the sound waves are sent by the transmitter, when the sound waves are sent by the transmitter and they are sending, or suppose any object is there, suppose I have drawn the shoal of fish. shoal means group of fish. यहाँ fish का एक group है and when these sound waves are going to hit the shoal of fish, so after hitting them they are going to reflect and they are received by the detector. when they are going to receive by the detector, at that time the thing should be appeared on the sonar screen as the form of the band, and at that time they are just going to come to know whatever the distance of the shoal, whatever the size and shape of that particular object. That means the sonar technique is nowadays very expand and elaborate. They can now not only tell about the distance, they also tells about the shape of that particular object. So this technique is widely used to detect the things present underwater, and also they are also going to detect the suppose any waste, any crashes are there and any materials, left materials are in the sea, so they also detect that things. Now the last topic of today's and last topic of this chapter, that is the relative speed of sound. Relative speed of sound in different medium. Previously I told you that the speed of sound is different in the different mediums, and it is faster in solid, then after in liquids, and after that in gases. That means सबसे तेज sound travel करती है through the solid, उसके बाद through the liquid, and then after the gases. So the speed of sound is maximum in the solid and least in the liquids. Now the speed of sound, on which condition, in which terms the speed of sound is depend. So speed of sound is depend on elasticity, and one more thing, the density, elasticity and density of the medium. Okay, that means these both things are very important to tell about the speed of sound. So these things can be in the mathematical form, just like speed of sound is equal to elasticity divided by density. So in this way you can calculate the speed of sound in the different medium. Now this topic is over here, but I want to tell you one interesting topic within a second, that most of the time you are just listening the thunder and lightning. जब बहुत तेज आंधी तूफान आता है तो बिजली भी चमकती है और बादल भी गरजते हैं, but you are always observing the lightning first and you are going to hear the sound of the thunder later on. Why it's happened? Because the light, that sound's speed is very lesser as compared to the speed of the light. That's why these things happen. That means you can say the sound travels about 9 this much lesser the speed of sound as compared to the light. That's why you just first see the lightning and then you are going to hear the sound of the thunder. Now the topic is over here. I hope you all are understand the topics. Watch the video and try to understand the things, and I will present the next video with the next chapter. Till then, bye bye. Thank you.